So Classik Talk. It's like number 7, number 8. I don't even know anymore. No, coming straight off the phone this time. Live off the Android. Didn't have it set up. I mean, I do. It's literally like 30 seconds walking away. But I'm just on my phone. A few of the homies just left. I'm just sitting here reflecting on conversations and the past few days and stuff like that. I've been going through a lot of like self-analytical stages, looking deep into myself, my thoughts, my past, my pain, my glory, my story, all of the above, seeing past faults and wrongs that I've done to people, hurt that I've caused, but also pain that I've received, pain that I've endured, that I'm fighting through to this day. Really looking deep into myself and seeing who I am, why I am the way I am, how I am, old habits, old traits, things I used to do compared to what I do now. Analyzing the growth. There's words I throw out like discipline and loyalty, dedication. These are things I have to live by. I gotta take advice. I'm sorry. Take my own advice just as I give it. I feel sometimes I can give it out. Yo, you should try this, or here's this, hear that. Try this out. Or this might be your problem. Try to fix it this way. Whatever the case may be, advice that I can be given to myself and using. It's almost like my music in a way. Sometimes I feel I write in third person or something. Not in third person, but to myself. I listen to records and I'm like, I'm writing to myself. Whatever message this is, not only can it apply to you or whoever the listener is, it can sure as hell apply to me. Sure as heaven. Yeah. I've been looking deeper into myself, like I said, figuring out who I am, why I am the way I am, why I've done the things I've done, why I do certain habits. Not only digging deep, but reflecting and learning about ways that I've done things and ways that I do things and my ways, period. And diving deep into it. Analyzing it, doing surgery on the thought, doing surgery on the problem, whatever it is. And it doesn't always have to be negative. Problems aren't always negative. They could be solved. But anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about shit like jobs. Shit'll start off smooth, cool, then it gets to a point you're like, I'm not feeling this. So you might stop going. You might get fired. But there's reasons behind every action. At least I think, even knowing or not. Half of me thinks I be letting jobs go and not staying with them because fuck it. This shit is weak. This shit is whack. I don't want to do this, so I'm not going to do this. That's part of me. I mean, that's half of me. The other half of me is like, is it discipline? Am I lacking discipline in areas where just because I don't want to go do that doesn't mean I shouldn't? I don't want to do it, but got to type shit. So that's the other half of me. So I'm conflicted in a way. It could be a mixture of both. It could be because I don't give a fuck about that for the time being and know it's temporary. So why am I doing it? Outside of trying to pay bills and pay for the shit that's pretty much already here as far as food and shelter and resources to. So this is like a punch in. It said time limit exceeder or some shit like that. So we're going to punch in. But it actually stopped at a good spot because I was pausing as I was speaking. Then I heard deep and it stopped. But we'll just have to connect these videos together. So yeah, self-reflection, going through analytical phases, looking myself deep in my soul, deep in my heart, deep into my mind, and analyzing everything up there and in my heart, my being. I know I'll be alright though, and I'll be okay. So yeah, we gotta punch in again. Somebody walked behind me in the door, or out the door. I stopped it. I was like, wait, what? Had to assess the situation. I don't know why my finger instantly went to turn it off though. Maybe it was like an embarrassing thing. Like I was embarrassed I was recording myself on the phone or something like that. Looking over my shoulder and shit. Yeah, man. Just been thinking about my past, diving into it. A lot of wrongs I've done, a lot of hurt I've caused, but not throwing a pity party. Not throwing a pity party. I'm not gonna be down on myself or beat myself up for past decisions and mistakes. But just more willing to accept it, learn from it, and eventually learn to forgive myself. It's like growing points. I think I'm not only learning more about myself, but diving deeper into the past to create a better future for myself. Not only in like the world here, but I mean within myself, the person I want to become. Remove and extract parts of me that are cancers, toxic, that need to be removed, and focusing in and strengthening those parts of me that are good and solid and vibrant and progressive in the world I want to live. I don't want to be detrimental. I don't want to do things detrimental to my life, career, relationships. I just want to live forward and become a better me. So in the meantime, I'm understanding me more. And even these might help. Classik Talk, even though the idea is to have guests a lot of the times, if not majority of the time. But just talking. Sometimes I'll be keeping it in. Might call up the homies. Might not really though. That's the thing I need to do more. You know what I mean? Hit them up if there's problems and not be afraid to do that. Because we all go through stuff. We all have pain, I'm sure, in some sort of fashion, way or form. Obstacles, struggles, all that. But how do you live with that? And how do you learn from it? And how do you live on and become stronger? You dive in. I think that's the answer, is diving in. Diving into your mental, your heart, your spirit, your soul, what you feel. You gotta find it. Just search. With that being said, self-reflection, episode, whatever number this is. If I were to guess, see, I'm thinking I did like 7 and this might be 8. But then again, I don't know, it don't matter. I know the name and the title of it. But yeah, self-reflection, man. Woman, whatever you are, whoever you are, dive in. Don't be afraid. It cut me off when it said you might have to face your demons sometimes. I don't think the devil wants you to know that. You gotta fight your demons and fight your battles, and the shit that's dark, you gotta bust that bitch out the way to find the light. You feel me? I think my phone's storage is running low, and that's why it's cutting out at shorter times now. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Love y'all. Be you. Love yourself. And if you don't, find out why. Dive in. Love yourself. Grow within. Self-development. And it's only going to attract better situations, better relationships, and all that in your life. It's the way I feel. I'm out, y'all. Classik Talk. Love y'all. Hey.